If you're a beginner YouTube creator choosing your first camera for making both YouTube videos and photos and you want to go on a budget, I'm here to help. For this video, I've chosen 3 great options, each under $700, so you will have something to choose from. Watch carefully to the end in order to learn about all cameras' pros and cons so you can make a good choice for your needs. Hi, my name is Raman, this is Movavi Vlog, your go-to channel for making great videos and boosting your YouTube channel. Last week, I talked about the best budget laptops for video editing. Don't forget to check that video out, by the way. Due to the positive feedback, I've decided to continue talking about gear, and today we're gonna focus on cameras. If you're a beginner YouTuber, you most likely have a certain set of must-have features you need from a camera, and I bet you want it to be affordable and small and light and user-friendly. So taking this into account, I've prepared for you guys my top 3 list of best budget cameras. Each one you can get in 2021 for less than $700. Number 1 in the list is mirrorless Canon M50. The first thing I really like about this camera is its small size, especially if you have used the DSLRs by Canon before. First you take the M50 to your hand, you're gonna be shocked. Inside the camera there's a 24 megapixel APS-C sensor. At 1080p you can shoot 60 frames per second and the picture quality is really nice. And at 720p you can get even 120 FPS and then do a 4x slow motion. And it's got 4K, but since the sensor of the M50 is cropped, yes, it's not a full-frame camera, you might not get exactly the 4K you would think of. The Canon M50 also has got a fully articulated flip-out screen. This is super cool, especially if you are going to be filming yourself. When recording a vlog, it's so useful. It means you don't have to look for an assistant. You can always check the frame, make sure the camera is recording, you're in focus and in frame. It saves tons of time. The dual pixel autofocus of the Canon M50 is fantastic. You can safely rely on it when recording your vlog at home, and when you're moving with a camera, you don't have to worry much about keeping objects in focus wherever you point it. Other than that, it has an external mic input, which is quite nice. As a vlogger, you don't have to bother buying an audio recorder and sync the audio to the video later on. With Canon M50, you can easily record great audio with an external mic. At the moment, you can get a Canon M50 at about $650. Great deal, but don't hurry to order one before you compare it to the other horses in the race, especially Sony. I will tell you more about the other options right after a short announcement from the Movavi team. Buying a great cameras and filming a decent piece of footage is half the battle. Editing is what can make your videos stylish and truly engaging, and this is where the latest Movavi Video Suite 2022 may come in handy. Movavi Video Suite 2022 is a just released content creation platform that combines video editing, screen recording, and video conversion tools in one place to help creators in a wide variety of YouTube niches save time making their videos from scratch. Video Suite doesn't require the latest top-of-the-line computer to run smoothly, and learning to use it doesn't take long. The subscription format allows you to get 3 programs value for the price of 1 app, and you also get all updates and new features that will be released over the next 12 months. The latest Movavi Video Suite 2022 now has a light theme and some interface updates. The developers have improved audio tools in the video editing module. The screen recorder now works better with high-resolution monitors and the latest operating systems. The brand new Smart Video Upscaler in the video converting app will help you improve the quality of your old movies. This is just a brief list of updates. We've already published a detailed review, so click here to check out all the coolest features in the latest Movavi Video Suite 2022. Exclusively for our subscribers, we're offering a 30% discount on 1-year subscription to Movavi Video Suite 2022 and a special bonus, a free annual access to selected items from Movavi Effects Store, by which you'll get a cool effects set for your videos every 3 months. If you like our special offer, hit the link in the description and the pinned comment below. And if you feel like getting just 1 app from the suite, don't hesitate to use the other coupons below. Now back to the cameras. The second camera we'll be looking at today is the old as hell Sony A6000. A6000. Yes, this is a 7-year-old camera by now, but it's shockingly relevant today in 2021 and sometimes even can leave behind other Sony cameras of a similar price that came after the Sony A6000. It has a 24-megapixel CMOS APS-C size sensor. Again, it's not a full frame, but guess what? It still performs pretty well at high ISOs. This thing is quite decent up to ISO 12800 when it comes to video, but looks best at 3200 or 6400 ISO at low light conditions. Video specs aren't impressive, but still good. It gives you 1080p videos up to 60 frames per second at a very high megabit rate, 60 megabits per second. Sorry, no 4K guys. And A6000 does not have any picture profiles. No S-Log, no Cinema 1, Cinema 2, only neutral profile. But due to the high megabit rate, you can still color grade your videos pretty well if you know how to do it properly. Believe me, for most YouTube genres, full HD videos shot at 60 FPS would be more than enough. And A6000 has the very good autofocus system that Sony cameras are known for. Not the newest AFs you can get from the latest Sony cameras, but after 6 years, it's still impressive. This camera does not have a built-in stabilization like modern Sony cameras do. Another huge drawback for video creators is the audio. No external mic input, and the built-in mic is a disaster in case of a Sony A6000. So if you are planning to vlog, consider buying a recorder and be ready to sync it with the video at the editing stage. So being great, just a fantastic choice for a beginner photographer with a low budget, Sony A6000 has 3 serious cons for a YouTube video creator: no 4K, no built-in stabilization, and no external mic input. Yet, even the drawbacks should not immediately stop you from choosing this camera for making videos. As I said, 1080p is still the most common option in 2021, and you can invest in a gimbal, professional lenses with built-in stabilization, and an external audio recorder instead of putting all your money in a more expensive camera. In 2021, Sony A6000 costs about $699. It's time for camera number 3. This little guy is also not a freshman, but in 2021 it still rocks. Panasonic Lumix GX85. This thing is capable of shooting 4K at 30 FPS and Full HD at 60 frames per second. It has great in-body stabilization. The GX85 is super light and small. It's great for beginner photography and as a second video camera, and sometimes even the first video camera. It uses a 16 megapixels micro four thirds sensor and is able to shoot smooth 24 FPS 4K videos without a huge image crop, which makes this camera the most advanced and usable in my list in terms of 4K. The GX85 has amazing in-body stabilization. The compact size of the Panasonic makes it a good vlogging camera. But what drives me slightly crazy as vlogger is that the GX85, like the Sony A6000, misses an external mic input. This again means buying an external recorder and synchronizing footage with audio if you want to vlog with it. And there's no flip-out screen, which does not kill the idea of using the GX85 as a vlogging camera, but highlights its obvious disadvantage. And I also cannot praise its autofocus compared to the Sony A6000 and the Canon M50. It's simply too slow to track subjects. Okay, you've probably counted more than one drawback of this camera by now, comparing to its two rivals, but let me tell you about 2 things that make me irrationally fall in love with the GX85 and potentially will make me go for it. The first one is the design. Oh my god, the Panasonic is so stylish, especially with this leather half-camera case. It's pure joy to carry this tiny camera around and make some cool shots on film. You're gonna love it. The second one is the price. You can easily get the Panasonic GX85 for less than $600, which is cheaper than both Sony A6000 and Canon M50. Thank you so much for watching to this point, guys. I will be super happy if my video is useful for you, and if it is, the best way for me to see it is to see your likes and comments below this video and your subscriptions too. My name is Raymond, this is Movavi Vlog. I will see you very soon.